Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has just turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, so please feel free to move about the cabin.
Dear Journal, I can't believe it. I'm actually on my way to the Amazon rainforest. 4 years ago, when I started missionary training, all I could see was a mountain of courses and hundreds of hours of studying. But now, in just a couple hours, we'll be landing in Brazil. I'm so excited. Thank you, Lord, for the privilege of taking the gospel to people who have never heard of you.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Victor Bravo Sierra. This is AIG flight JN 316 with total engine failure. Repeat, we have total engine failure. Attempting forced landing. Our last known position was 50 miles northeast of Tico, heading 124.
Because that should have been a lot worse. Thank you for protecting us. But what does this mean for my trip? How will I make it to Manaus in time? Please help me to trust you. Wow, what's this? A ziggurat? This is amazing.
Well, all I can say is I like taking off a whole lot more than landing.
Yeah. And why did we have to put our heads between our legs? They never told us we was gonna have to do that.
I know, that was ridiculous. Remind me never to fly this airline again. So, this is Rio de Janeiro, is it? I expected more.
Yeah. I would have thought we'd have seen some people or something.
Yeah, at an airport. Who ever heard of landing an airplane where there wasn't an airport?
You know, I never thought about it before. But I think you're right.
Of course I'm right. That's where we pick up our rental car. It says so right here on the clue.
Huh. It was helpful for them to have that
Clue. Get a clue. And then there it is.
Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. We just got to look for it.
And we got to find it before the other teams get here.
All right. Oh, hey, Moose.
Yeah?
I think I found it.
Really? That was fast. Wow! What is that?
It's a ziggurat.
What kind of rat?
A ziggurat. It's like a pyramid.
You mean it's not an airport?
Airport?
Come on, let's keep looking.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, a little shaken up, but how are you?
I'm fine. Just glad we landed safely. Is everyone off the plane?
Well, everyone except for His Majesty.
His Majesty.
Oh yeah, you'll know what I mean when you meet him. And I quote, "I refuse to get off my seat without speaking to the president of the airline and the FAA."
What?
Yeah, and he wants to see your pilot's license, a transcript from your flight school, and the complete maintenance report of the aircraft.
Let me guess. A spoiled rich kid.
Yeah, and an Auburn University student to boot.
The worst.
The worst, yeah.
He can just sit there.
That's what I told him.
Oh, would you look at that?
Wow.
I guess someone's been here before us.
Yeah, good thing we didn't land on it.
That's for sure.
So, what happened?
Yeah.
Both engines failed. I don't really know why.
So, what do we do now?
Excuse me! Excuse me, son! Could you help us? We're kind of in a hurry. Could you point us in the direction of the airport? Point us in the direction of the airport?
Airport?
Okay.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Who put that there? Oh, yeah. Isn't this, Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah.
What? I'm totally confused.
I think he means Rio de Janeiro.
This is more like Rio de Jungalo. Sorry, that was dumb.
I don't get it.
Seriously? You think this is Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah?
Can I see your tickets, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. Ah, yeah, look.
I keep telling corporate to fix those ticket scanners.
Is there a problem?
Is that a problem?
There's a problem, all right.
I'm sorry to tell you this, gentlemen, but somehow you got on the wrong plane.
What? That's impossible!
Yeah, that's impossible.
Well, it should be impossible, but it's not.
Why is he staring at me?
I don't know. So what do we do now?
Yeah, what do we do now?
Well, normally we'd put you on another flight, but since you just crash landed in the middle of the jungle, there isn't much we can do.
I thought she just crash landed.
I know, me too.
She did say crash landed.
What?
Crash landed! So that's why we had to put our heads between our knees.
Wait, you thought that was a normal landing?
You mean you guys have never been on an airplane before?
No.
But we have been on the airplane ride at the zoo lots of times.
Wow, so your first ever plane flight crashes in the jungle. That stinks.
Yeah. What are the odds of that happening?
Pretty good, I'd say. I mean, we're here.
So you guys have never flown before. What makes you fly now? Just curious.
We're in this really big race with a bunch of other teams.
Yeah, it's a race around the world. Well, if the world was round, it would be. But
It is round.
it's flat. But anyway, yeah, there's teams and there's prizes and well, everything.
It's really incredible.
You mean the incredible race? You guys are in the incredible race?
You've heard of it.
Of course. Who hasn't heard of the Incredible Race? In fact, I haven't missed an episode.
That's so cool. How far are you into it?
Oh, we just started this morning.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I always feel bad for the teams that get eliminated right off the bat.
Well, it isn't gonna be us, is it, Moose?
Nope. We got our eyes on the prize. We're going the distance.
I think they bumped their heads.
Really? Well, I guess it's good to stay positive.
Yeah, stay positive. So, Captain, how long till we're back up in the air?
Back in the air? Back in the air? Well, considering the fact that we don't have a runway, we've got 2 flat tires, 2 damaged wings, and 2 engines that don't work, I'd say never.
Never? Never? That's a long time, isn't it, Moose?
It sure is.
Yeah, so until someone rescues us, we're pretty much stuck here.
Well, we're not going to stand around like a couple of ninnies, are we, buddies?
We sure aren't!
So, what are you going to do?
I don't know, but we'll think of something.
We sure will!
Come on, let's go make our plan.
Don't go too far.
I'd love to listen in on that meeting,
Yeah.
but I guess I should go see if I can get the radio to work.
Well, is there anything I can do?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Why is that funny?
So, I saw you reading a Bible on this flight. Are you religious?
Well, I'm a Christian, if that answers your question.
Do you ever wonder why bad things happen? I sure do.
You mean like crash landing in the jungle?
Well, yeah, and tornadoes and earthquakes and diseases.
I I used to, that's for sure.
You used to, but you don't anymore?
No, not really.
Why not?
Because the Bible tells us why.
Really? What does it say?
Well, do you remember Adam and Eve, the first man and woman?
Yeah, I might have heard that story before, but it's been a long time.
Well, first of all, it's not just a story. They were real people in a real place. But anyway, I'll give you the condensed version. You see, in the beginning, when God created the world, everything was good. There was no death or disease or sadness. Nothing bad ever happened.
So what changed everything?
Well, God had put them in a beautiful garden and gave them everything to enjoy, except the fruit from one certain tree. And then he told them not to eat from it. And what would happen if they did?
Let me guess. They ate it anyway.
You got it, and the rest is history. Because of their disobedience, the whole universe was put under a curse. Sin entered the world and affected everything. And now, just like Adam and Eve, we all disobey God.
So that's why there's death and disease and tornadoes and earthquakes?
And why bad things like this happen.
Well, that's not a very happy story, is it?
No, but the good news is, God has promised to remove the curse someday. So it won't always be like this. There will be a happy ending.
We'll see.
But speaking of the curse, you should remove your...
What's wrong?
Nothing, just a scorpion.
Oh, is that all?
Don't worry, hero, he's dead.
Leg. Well, did you have any success with the radio?
No such luck. And now, I'm wondering if my Mayday call went through.
Wait, what does that mean?
That means that no one knows where we are.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. So, I'm going to have to go for help.
Alone? Why don't you take one of the guys with you?
I think not.
No.
But how do you know which way to go?
When I was looking for a place to land this plane, I remember a village of some sort showing up on radar about 30 miles east of here.
30 miles? That could take you days in this terrain.
Which is why I need to get going. Now, it's very important that you all stay put while I'm gone. There's plenty of food and water, enough to last you several days. And you can sleep on the plane at night.
But I just don't like the thought of leaving this alone, and especially with them two and the Majesty and the plane.
I don't know how you'll be, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I had lots of jungle experiences in the military.
But wonder if you get injured or encounter wild animals or restless natives.
Just pray that I don't. I'll be fine.
Sure,
We'll get through this.
they're
I
getting
know.
restless.
Dear Journal, I have to admit, a wave of fear swept over me as I watched the captain leave. Here we were, stranded in the jungle, with very limited supplies and no way to communicate with the outside world. Please, God, protect the captain and guide him quickly to someone who can help us.